What is going on, YouTube? So I am finally back into Wi-Fi battles and stuff like that, as you can see. But of course, this time around it's 6th generation stuff, you know, the new and improved stuff. Very impressed with it. But let's get into it. As you saw, I went straight for the volt switch because I really didn't want to have to throw my hands with this bulky Gudra. You know, people nowadays like to run around with an item called Assault Vest, which pretty much boosts the special D by 50%. So it was pretty much no point in trying to throw my hands with that thing. So I bring in Smurfing just to initiate the rain and go for the Toxic just to initiate some of that residual damage and stuff like that. And you know, as you can see, this Gudra here packs the Thunderbolt. It has a really nice move pool, so I don't want to take too many more of those. I switch out and go to Koga, who I can say is fairly bulky all around, but that's not really the function that this one provides. But you know, it can take hits pretty well. So I go straight for the Ice Punch because I figure after some residual damage it'll be able to one-hit KO, but of course it's bulky all around. So I hit it, does massive damage, and it activates the GUI, which lowers my speed one stage, and she kills. But you know, I could have just avoided that by going for the Sucker Punch, but you know, accidents happen. So I go straight to Blackout, and he brings in Togekiss, but he makes a hasty retreat because he does not want to take the electric move. I just go straight for the Big Thunder because I figure if he's silly enough to stay in, then he deserves to get hit by one. But as you can see, I brought this Ferrothorn in, and it pretty much caused another hasty retreat by his Mamoswine. And I just go straight for the Leech Seed just to initiate some more residual damage on whatever he brings in, because I knew he was going to switch anyways. So I bring in my Starmie, and I don't remember exactly why I brought this thing in. I'm not really sure. But as you can see, he goes for the T-Wave, and I don't particularly care because I have Natural Cure. So once I switch out, you know, it'll restore my speed and all that good stuff back to normal. So I bring back in this Ferrothorn here, and I guess the only thing I really had fears of was Aura Sphere, because as you can see, this thing obviously has some, you know, I would say a good deal of special attack investment, just judging by the amount that it did on my Ferrothorn, which was way too much. I mean, I know this one doesn't have max IVs and special D, but it's still pretty bulky. But for some reason he goes for the T-Wave, and I'm pretty sure that reason is for the sake of Paraflinch. But I just think that's the last thing you want to do on something like a Ferrothorn. I mean, because it's already ridiculously slow, and he just reduced my speed by like another 75%. So you know, I could have gone for the Gyro Ball this turn and just like hit it, you know, one hit KO it or whatever. But for some reason I felt the need to go for the Stealth Rocks because he still had that Mamoswine lurking like in the background. So you know, it's whatever. But he doesn't want to take too much residual damage from the Leech Seed, so he switches into Greninja. Shiny one at that, which is pretty nice. I have one myself, but I don't really use it too much. But anyways, I hit it with the Gyro Ball. It does some pretty heavy damage because, as I said, you know, T-Wave is the last thing you want to do to a Ferrothorn. Now he goes for the Extra Sensory, and I'm guessing that's to sort of reinitiate the Paraflinch shenanigans. But I mean, that's only like 10 or 20%. I don't know. But anyways, it just gets bodied by a Power Whip because it's absolutely too frail to be in the ring with this Ferrothorn here. He brings this Mamoswine in. I'm still not worried because, I mean, it's a beast. You know, it can take hits, you know. But unfortunately, this time around, you know, I'm a victim of the Parahacks. So unfortunately, I'm not able to attack this thing and one-hit KO it with the Gyro Ball or even the Power Whip, you know, this time around. So, you know, hacks, earthquake, and it is dead. So I bring in Scizor because I know it's going to be an automatic one-shot, and he pretty much goes for the Ice Shard as a means of saying, hey, you know, I'm going down swinging, you know, you ain't gonna take me that easily. So I knock it out, one-hit KO just like I expected. It's dead. Now he brings in this Ambipom, and I pretty much outcoming, or I mean, not necessarily normal gem, but you know, just fake out in general, just to get that residual damage. And I didn't care because I knew that I'd knock it out in 1 or 2 hits, and in this case 2 hits. And goes for the Shadow Claw, which I actually thought would kill, but you know, it's not that hard of a hitter, so I knock it out with with the second bullet punch, and of course I have life orb, so I'm killed by the recoil. Brings in Cloister. I know that it can outspeed Blackout, and its only option is to either switch and get his Togekiss bodied or get this thing bodied. So obviously the smartest choice is to leave this in. So I hit it with the Volt Switch. It's dead automatically. And okay, I went into Smurfing, I guess, to reinitiate the rain. I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter, you know, because at the end of the day it all comes down to this Togekiss being mashed completely by either a Volt Switch or a Thunder, preferably a Thunder. But it goes for a Rooster's turn, and I just go straight for the Skull just to see if I can get like some burn hacks or something, and I don't get that. I get a crit, which is, I guess, pretty nice, but whatever. And now this turn I actually go for the Encore, you know, so that on the Roost, you know, you pretty much be stuck on it and I can pretty much have my way. But unfortunately I get some more Parahacks, and I don't really know why this turn, like, I don't really know why I went for the Encore again, because this thing was pretty much sitting at full HP. That was another not so smart play, but who cares? Mistakes happen. And you know, I started to just leave this thing in to just die so I can hurry up and bring Jolteon in to just smash this guy. But I don't know what I was thinking. I could have ended this a lot faster. But I just go for the Psyshock and just get some residual damage. He goes for the Air Slash. Does a whole lot of damage. Actually, that was a crit, but I can still see that this thing has some special attack investment. I switch. I go straight back into Smurfing just to reinitiate the rain. Use it as death fodder for a safe switch into Jolteon. And yeah, you know, so he goes for the Air Slash, which he's locked into. Knocks me out. And here we go. So I bring in Blackout, you know, the MVP of, I would say, like my last 20 matches. But I pretty much finished this thing off in a very epic way. I hit it with the Choice Specs Thunder, and that is overkill, and that's the match. So if you enjoyed this, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.